Morning! It's the 23rd of December and we're back down Wasdale Head, where today we're going to do a circular route of Kirk Fell via Kirk Fell Crags. We parked up in the little triangle just before the Wasdale Inn there, and we've headed into Mosedale towards Blacksail Pass. From Blacksail Pass we're going to turn right and head up the crags of Kirk Fell. Kirk Fell has two summits, so we're going to visit them both. Today we've got a very small weather window again. Beautiful at the moment. That's Ubarra behind us, Red Pike, Pillar and Kirk Fell up there. Yeah, the weather window is supposed to last until this afternoon, and then we've got rain coming in again and poor weather again over Christmas, so hopefully we'll make the best of this one and we won't get wet this time. Just me and our lad, the rock star today. The walk today should be somewhere around 6 mile, so not too demanding, unlike that last one on Scafells Pike, that 11 miler. We're still recovering from that one. There's a bit of snow on the tops, not much, just a bit of a dusting. It's not too cold, maybe 3 or 4 degrees down here, probably a lot colder up on the top. I can also see a little bit of clag moving in on some of the higher summits, so we're not going to mess about. Kirkfell's a bit lower, so hopefully we should be alright today. Just a bit further up the footpath here we're going to cross Gatherstone Beck. That's this one here, where we're then going to head up onto this little hillock, Gatherstone Head, and from there Blacksail Pass. That's us over. I'm just looking behind me, the view west. And I can see that weather starting to creep in already. And there's Blacksail Pass straight in front of us. So here we are, top of Blacksail Pass again. To my left we've got pillar and red pike now in the clag, and to my right we've got Kirk Fell Crags. Still clear, thankfully. I've never actually gone up Kirk Fell Crags. I've always came down. I've came down quite a lot of times actually, and it's a little bit uncomfortable in all honesty, so today we're going to give it a go going up. I know the track up there can be a bit sketchy coming down. It's certainly cleared enough from the bottom, so we'll start our way up and we'll just take it as it comes, try and pick out the easiest descent. So the weather's right on our heels. I've changed my jacket, I've got the waterproof on, a lot warmer. This is the winter jacket to match a little Red Riding Hood here. The green one's just a windproof and a showerproof, so I'm almost certain there's a bit of rain or snow coming. It's catching up with us, coming in behind us, so I'm going to press on. Got the gloves on. No need for spikes just yet, but there is a little bit of ice on the path, so we've got the diamond tip chains. Right, Billy lad, let's do this. Looking at the map, Kirkfell summit should be about our halfway point, 802 metres, so there could be a bit more snow up there. This first buttress you could either go right or Billy wants to go left. Looks clearer to me left, so we're going to head left. Look at that weather behind us now. So much for weather windows. That's haystacks and the bottom of your fells. Below me, look instead, heading on to Pillar. I think we're going to be in the clag. I think we might be in the snow. When you hit this second buttress, there are two gullies, one to your right, one to your left. We're going to head left. And scrat our way up this one. I'm going to head onto the grass on the left hand side of it. There's a bit of ice up through the rocks. Easy going onto this ledge. There's a bit of exposure there. You wouldn't want to take a tumble. As I said, I've came down this gully, and believe me, this side is the side you want to be on. Not that side. It's a lot harder coming down that side. Billy's well ahead of me. and I can confirm that that gully was a lot easier to come up than it is to go down. I'm not too worried about the weather on the summit. Our route down off Kirk Fell is a lot easier than our route up. When we get to the summit, we should be about halfway, 3 mile-ish. Kirk Fell Crags. We're up past the crags now, all easy going to the summit. Sleety rain. Follow the old fence posts, they'll take you to the summit. And here we are, the summit of Kirk Fell, 802 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Burkitt, a Hewitt, a Nuttall and a Madeline. From this summit we're going to head over to the east summit. Is over there straight ahead of us in the clag. There's definitely more snow up here than I thought there'd be. We're also trailblazing. There's no one been up since it snowed. Drop down into the Col, past Kirkfell Tarn, and then make your way to that second summit, the east summit. The path's just past the end of the tarn, right of these fence posts. Kirkfell East Top. It's a Burkitt, a Hewitt and a Nuttall. There you go, 787 metres. From the east top we're going to work our way down Rib End to Beck, which is the col between Kirk Fell and Great Gable, and from there we're going to drop down to Lingmell Beck. We're definitely trailblazing now. Beckhead's down there somewhere. We're just approaching the tarn at Beckhead now. Over the way from us we'd be getting a fantastic view of Great Gable, but not today. From Beckhead we'll start working our way down Gable Beck, down to the valley below, and Lingmell Beck. Just here the path should start turning right. We lost the path there briefly, but we're back on it now. It's a good clear path all the way back into the valley. The path kind of traverses its way down the side of the hill. It doesn't go straight down, you know, the steep contours that you'll see on the map. It's a nice path. It's raining quite hard now. I'm almost certain the snow on the summit will probably be gone within 24 hours. It's not that cold either now. It's all going to wash away again. We don't get the winters like we used to. We get these spells where it'll snow and then within a few hours it's gone. 10-20 years ago it would snow and you'd maybe have deep snow on the hills for 2 or 3 weeks, but we never get that now. But hey ho, don't matter, we still love the fells. Go on, Billy lad. There he is, the rock star. So this is a path you really do need to be on. The ground either side of the path is hideously steep. Up there is Great Gable somewhere, and down there equally as steep the valley. We shouldn't be too far away from Lingmell Beck. Across the valley there we would be getting a fantastic view of Piers Gill and Scafells Pike, but not today. Talking about Piers Gill, it's time for another trip up there. I had no idea the Clag was as low as this. I would say it's right down to the lakeshore. It's really grotty now. I thought the weather was bad on Scafells Pike. It's wetter here. Talking about Scafells Pike, I had some serious issues with cramp coming down off the summit there in the poor weather, cold and wet, damp. I don't know whether it was the weather, whether I'm getting older, or whether it was the mileage. I think it was the mileage more than anything. So anyhow, I've invested in some electrolytes that you put in the water, the little tablets that you put in the water. I've got salts in them, magnesium, potassium, quite a lot of other minerals in them. So I'm hoping they might sort the issues out with the cramp. So far so good, although I can certainly feel that steep descent in the tops of my thighs. We're almost down to the fell wall now. I can just see Lingmell Becks now below the wall. We're going to cross the wall here where Billy is, through the gate. The Paramore jacket's pumping away like a good one. If I could give you any advice, buy yourself a Paramore jacket, spend that £300 or whatever they are now. I think some of them are even more expensive than that, but get one, because it'll last a lifetime. You'll be lucky if Gore-Tex lasts 5 or 6 years. The lightweight green one that I wear, they're brilliant. So, you know, in the summer these ones are just way too hot. The lightweight green one will keep a shower out. It's very, very windproof, and you're only looking at about £70 for one of them. He's not liking them gaps in the bridge. Very wary. We haven't got too far to go now to get back into Wasdale, so I'm going to wrap the video up here now and say thank you for watching. In total, by the time we get back, I think about 6.5 miles. I think this video will be out after Christmas, so I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas, and I wish you all a very happy 2025, although we'll probably be out before the end of this year. So yeah, the Clag now is right down to ground level, and it's miserable. But what a fantastic adventure up there on the summit. Nice bit of snow, the first snow we've had this year, or the first snow me and Billy's had this year. Like I say, I don't think it's going to last long. All the very best, take care, stay safe, I'll see you soon. Bye from me, bye from our lad, the Rockstar. And goodbye from all our friend Tangerina. today's walk starts from Wasdale Head. Heading behind the back of the hotel, we head into Mosedale and then up Blacksail Pass to eventually reach the top of the pass. We then zigzagged our way up Kirk Fell Crags to the summit of Kirk Fell, dropping down to Kirkfell Tarn. We then head over Kirkfell's east top, dropping down to Beck Tarn. We then slowly descended back down into the valley, following Lingmell Beck back into Wasdale Head.